Right, so what's up boys and girls, welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, if you're new around here, most of my videos are always based on answering your questions on subjects like supplementations, training, nutrition, macros, everything that's fitness related. And I always, have a question sent in and I'll do a video answering it with my advice and my tips. But today, it's more about talking about something completely different, more like of a motivational video, but I don't want it to be under that category as a motivational video, but it's just something that we should be more aware of, and it's something that I was more aware of after watching and thinking about it. Now, the other day, if you guys are following me on my social links, Snapchat and Instagram, I posted up on there about, I watched a good friend of mine and my coach, Richard Foster's Instagram story, and talking about setting realistic goals. And sometimes some of these goals that we try and set are not actually reachable or not achievable just because of the way we were born. Sometimes when we're born, we're just not born and built to be able to perform or, reach the goals that we're trying to achieve in life. And this could be down to many different things with our genetics, our biomechanics, our strengths, within our grip, our ligaments, our joints, all these sorts of things come in play. Some people are weaker than others, some people are stronger than others, somebody has better genetics than the other person. So it's when it comes down to our goals and when we want to set, personal goals, sometimes we have to actually look at the bigger picture and set more realistic goals. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because, like I said, after I watched Richard Foster's story about talking about setting goals, I actually took a step back and had a think to myself, what are the goals that I wanted to achieve in my life and my career, and are those goals that I'm trying to achieve actually realistic, and can I achieve them? I've said this before in some of my YouTube videos, and I've said this from day one when I got into bodybuilding, that one day I would love to become an IFBB pro. I would love it. That is my ultimate dream. As most people would when they're in the bodybuilding industry, they want to become a professional, they want to become an IFBB pro. Now, sitting here thinking about it, is that a realistic goal? Right now, speaking as we are present, no, that's probably not a realistic goal. But is it possible? Maybe. We never know. We never know what tomorrow brings, we never know what 10 years can bring, We always just have to work as hard as we can every single day. But being realistic right now, speaking to you guys in the present, it's not going to be realistic for me to achieve that type of goal that I want to achieve of becoming an IFBB pro. So what I need to do is really set realistic goals and more smaller goals. So I'm not setting myself up for failure. And then in this way, what happens is if I set these smaller goals and smaller targets, I've got something to look forward to that's more reachable within a shorter distance. And then that's going to keep me going to maybe actually one day achieving that bigger ultimate goal that I want to achieve. So let's just say, for example, right now, a realistic goal would be to compete in 2018 and win my category and come first place and win a trophy. That's a more realistic goal for me to set right now. And I can work towards that. So then once I've achieved that goal, then I can start setting myself the next goal. Then I can work my way towards that. Then once I get that goal completed, I can then move on to my next goal, and you guys get where I'm going. But instead of just sitting here right now and go, right, I don't know anything else, but I just want to get the IFBB Pro card and that's all I want to achieve. That is not a realistic goal. But also at the same time, we could be wasting our time trying to achieve these goals. We may necessarily not been built and born to be able to do what we want to achieve in life. So for example, my coach Richard was talking about he wanted to be a strongman. He loved everything to do with strongman competitions. He used to, compete in strongman and things like that. He done everything by the books. He done all the training. He done all this research. He done all these, all the supplementations that he needed. But he just wasn't built to be a strongman. He done everything by the books, literally everything, so religiously. But he just still couldn't do it because his body was too weak. It just, in other words, it broke when it come to, putting that much stress and that much load onto his body. So his body was just not built to be a strongman. But then there's others who probably wouldn't put as much effort in as he did with the supplementations, the training, the research and things like that, but just naturally can pick up a massive weight and put it on top of a platform with ease. That person, by their genetics and the way they're born, were just built to be a strongman. So sometimes we have to step back and see what we are, capable of actually achieving, how we are built and what do we have at our advantage and work with that. We have to be realistic with saying, if I can be a bodybuilder, you know, I have the potential, I have the genetics, I have, you know, the work ethic, I'm ready to diet, I'm ready to, you know, starve my body to some sort of degree with dieting and prep competitions and things like that, then you may be on the right track. But if you struggle with some of those things that requires to become a bodybuilder, then you may be just lying to yourself and setting yourself up for failure and wasting your own time. And this is where realistic goals need to come in play. Otherwise, we're just going to waste our time focusing so much effort and time and money on this one goal that is not actually reachable. And we'll just be drilling and drilling and drilling, trying to reach it, but we'll never ever get there because we just naturally cannot do it because of the way we were born and built. Also, another problem that is misleading a lot of people is social media. A lot of people will watch YouTube videos, or they'll see Instagram posts, Snapchat stories, Facebook posts, anything like that, of all these people that have reached the top, talking about how if you put your mind to something, if you work as hard as you can every single day and graft, you can achieve anything that you want in life. Now, to a degree, I do agree with this, that we can. If we put our mind to anything, and if we really work hard every single day, we can achieve what we want to do in life with our, you know, our goals and our career, whether it be a new job or, you know, the job that we've always wanted to do, you know, or a profession with bodybuilding, for example, like I'm talking about in this video. We can do that, but at the same time, we have to set those realistic goals as well, and we have to look at what is realistic and what is actually achievable. Because yes, we can all become a great bodybuilder. Yes, we can all become a great footballer. But not all of us can become a professional bodybuilder. Not all of us can become a professional footballer. So that's where we need to come back a bit, step back, open up to ourselves, and actually be honest with ourselves and say, look, what is more achievable? Can I be just a really good at what it is that I love doing? Or can I actually become a professional? That's why I wanted to do this video, because it got me thinking about my goals. And I thought, if he impacted me with this video, I wanted to try and maybe impact other people with their goals. So this may impact somebody else that is watching it, and hopefully it does, because some people out there may be trying to put so much effort, time and money into something that may not actually be reachable, and they're probably doing this forever and ages and never actually going to reach it, and they're just going to waste their time when actually they can, you know, step away and try and find a more realistic goal and go and try to succeed at that. So I'm going to end it here. And at the end of the day, all I'm going to say is, whatever it is that you're trying to do in life, you know, you do have to work really hard. You have to put as much graft and as much effort in with everything that you do every single day. You can't just do it on the days that you want to do it. You have to do it every single day, even on the days when nobody's watching you, when nobody's around, and when you're really not feeling like it. That is when you have to really put as much effort and as much work ethic in as you can to try and achieve what it is that you want. But at the same time, try and be truthful to yourself and be realistic with your goals. So I hope this video, you know, kind of opened up your eyes a little bit, motivated you a bit, inspired you, whatever it is that you want to call it. If it did, please let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up for me. Leave a comment down below if you have anything else that you want to say or suggest, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, stay safe guys, make it happen. Peace.
Keep chasing shadows, they're always on